Why everything changes after you save $10,000, something simple but uncomfortable. Why does life feel so fragile when you have only a few $100s saved, but suddenly calmer, clearer, and more controlled when you cross $10,000? Nothing magical happened. You did not get rich. You did not quit your job, but everything changed. Today, I will explain why saving your first $10,000 quietly rewires your brain, changes how people treat you, unlocks financial power most people never experience, and why this number is the line between survival mode and control. Stay until the end, because the biggest mistake people make after saving $10,000 can erase years of progress, and almost nobody talks about it. Section 1: Life before $10,000. Survival mode. Before $10,000, money controls you. Every unexpected expense feels like an emergency. A car repair is not just a repair, it's panic. A medical bill is not just a bill, it's stress, anxiety, and sometimes shame. You say yes to things you hate and no to opportunities you want because you simply can't afford risk. Your brain is constantly scanning for danger. This is not weakness. It's biology. When money is low, your mind narrows. You think short-term. You chase quick relief instead of long-term growth. You focus on bills, not building. You react instead of plan. This is why advice like just invest or start a business feels insulting when you are broke. You are not lazy, you are trapped in survival mode. And survival mode is expensive. You buy cheap things that break. You use high-interest credit. You miss opportunities because you can't afford mistakes. You stay quiet at work because you can't risk losing income. Before $10,000, money is emotional. Section 2: What $10,000 actually represents. $10,000 is not wealth. It's leverage. It's the first amount of money that changes your relationship with fear. At $10,000, a crisis becomes a problem, not a catastrophe. You stop living paycheck to paycheck emotionally. You can absorb mistakes instead of being destroyed by them. This is the moment money stops being just survival fuel and becomes a tool. The number matters because it's large enough to protect you but small enough that almost anyone can reach it with discipline. And once you reach it, your brain notices. Section 3: The psychological shift nobody talks about. After $10,000, your thoughts slow down. You stop checking your bank account multiple times a day. You stop feeling guilty spending on necessities. You stop panicking over small decisions. This calm creates clarity, and clarity is dangerous in a good way. Because now, instead of asking, "How do I survive this month?" you start asking, "How do I improve my life next year?" This is the beginning of long-term thinking. This is when discipline replaces desperation. Section 4: Confidence without arrogance. Something strange happens after $10,000. You walk differently. You speak more carefully. You stop needing to prove things. Not because you are rich, but because you are not desperate. Desperation leaks. People can sense it in how fast you talk, how quickly you agree, how afraid you are to say no. $10,000 gives you the quiet confidence of optionality. You can leave a bad situation. You can wait. You can negotiate. And the world responds differently to people who can wait. Section 5: Money stops being scary. Before $10,000, money feels fragile. After $10,000, money feels manageable. You stop fearing every market headline. You stop obsessing over every price increase. You stop thinking money is something only lucky people have. You realize money is built slowly, boringly, predictably. This realization alone puts you ahead of most people for life. Section 6: What $10,000 unlocks financially. $10,000 gives you options. Luxury options, strategic ones. You can invest without panic, handle emergencies without debt, start learning skills without pressure, take calculated risks. Risk is different when you have a buffer. Before, risk meant ruin. Now risk means growth. That distinction changes everything. Section 7: Why most people never reach $10,000. Because they can't. Because they don't respect small wins. They chase fast money. They inflate lifestyle too early. They reward themselves before the foundation is built. $10,000 requires patience, and patience is rare in a world addicted to instant gratification. Section 8. The dangerous mistake after $10,000. Here's the trap. The moment people hit $10,000, they feel rich. They upgrade everything. They loosen discipline. They increase fixed expenses. And slowly the buffer disappears. $10,000 is not permission to spend. It's permission to protect. Treat it like armor, not a trophy. Section 9. How $10,000 changes your future self. Once you save $10,000, you prove something important to yourself. You prove that you can delay gratification. That skill, not money, is what builds wealth. If you can save $10,000 once, you can do it again and again. And that's how $100,000 quietly becomes inevitable. Section 10. From $10,000 to real wealth. $10,000 does not make you wealthy, but it changes your trajectory. From here, progress compounds: better decisions, less stress, more confidence, smarter risks. Wealth is not a moment, it's momentum. And $10,000 is where momentum begins. If you have not reached $10,000 yet, don't feel behind. Feel focused. Because once you cross it, you will realize something powerful: money did not change. You did. And that's when everything starts working in your favor.